Bandalay Books presents A Servant's Work, Book 2 of the Lost Tales from Essowan series, written by Matthew Chapman, edited by Antoine Bandalay, read for you by John Rogers. One day, I came across a trader from the east, a Junga monk, who spoke about enlightenment and heightened senses and all that. So, I disguised myself as a devotee, spent the better part of a year apprenticed to him until the day I was kicked out. One of the monks told me that my intentions were not genuine, which was true. I followed the code, said all the words, but there was a darkness in me they could sense, an eagerness. I only sought enlightenment for my own betterment, not to get closer to the Supreme One. Excerpt from the Kishi. Prologue. To climb a mountain is to be reborn. The act changes all men, no matter where he comes from or where he's going. No other trial requires more from the wanderer, and no other journey may offer more in return. But some gifts can never be taken. Some can only be shared. If he is lucky, upon reaching the summit, an extraordinary sense of pride takes hold, and a strange and intoxicating power surges through the climber. If he has suffered injury along the way, then he has emerged stronger. If he has reached the finish without tribulation, then he has outwitted or else asserted his will over nature. He may have arrived sure-footed, straight-backed and proud, or broken and bent, hunched over and crawling on dusted knees. No matter the case, he has earned the right to laugh in the wicked face of fate, and to weep in the warm grasp of destiny's hand. The mountain cannot bend and will never bow, yet the mountain will honor the climber all the same. It has surrendered its secrets and offered up keys to gated mysteries the wanderer could never have imagined from the base. A tired and aching heart shall ease to tap to the beat of triumphant fanfare. Haggard lungs cease to draw ragged breaths, and cool, clean, soothing air brings forth a new, sweet sensation. For the first time since the start of his journey, the wanderer no longer needs to cling desperately to life. He is finally able to embrace it. The dose of perspective completes the act of transformation that began at the ascension. Only from the peak can he see the valley beneath in all its splendor. The wanderer feasts famished eyes on the world around him and the past behind. From his vantage point, everything, even himself, seems smaller and more widely spread, and yet somehow grander than before. Food is more satisfying here. Water tastes sweeter. For a fleeting moment, the man stands as conqueror, lover, sun, and air to all the mountain surveys. He, like the ancient rocky mound he stands on, has risen above all. Together they are masters of the past and stewards of the present, champion and witness. As one, the pair turns their gaze to the unknowable and infinitely possible future. How has the climb changed him? Where will his journey take him from here? If he is lucky, he will descend from the summit safely, with face forward, and walk all other roads in good fortune. When he feels uncertain, and he will if he is wise, he will remember the clarity cast in the pure light of every summit sunrise. When glimpsed from the peak, such a wondrous sight can impart an arid life with renewed meaning. When summoned from behind lowered eyelids, the mere memory can serve as much a guiding light to a lost soul as a star to a weary wanderer traversing the darkest sea. But Junga is not a mountain like any other. Luck alone is not enough to ferry even the most fortunate through her trials. Her summit's dawn brought with it neither wisdom nor clarity. Junga is no friend to the lost.